As Drowning Pool would say, let the bodies hit the floor. And a lot of bodies hit the floor in season 2 of Game of Thrones. But fortunately for us, most of them were unnamed characters. So therefore, we will only have 20 places up for grabs in our season 2 of Game of Thrones ranking every death. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Entertainment. Cannot explain it any better than that. There's 20 deaths here to rank. Well, technically, there's more than 20 deaths, but some people got the same death. Therefore, we're combining them into the same position because, I mean, how can you rank somebody higher when you literally die at the exact same time in the exact same way with the exact same method? So therefore, we've combined a few people. If you don't like it, then I don't know what to tell you.
Deal with it. Billy and Jack.
You know, die
like Billy and Chuck.
Die another day, or, die another death. Anyway, coming in at last place, coming at 20th, we're going with Renly Baratheon. Now, I mean, was it the worst death? I mean, probably not, but I'm still a bit salty that they killed Renly. I think there was definitely room for this guy to go further in the series, and it's the way he died with the ghost as well, just a bit.
It was a cop-out, right? We were on the verge of greatness. The Baratheons could have teamed up, or they could have went to battle. It was going to be a win-win, and they decided to cop out and have him be killed.
Yep, either we see the Baratheon brothers go against the Lannisters, or Renly takes it against Stannis. Takes it up the ass. But we didn't get none of that. We got a ghost killing Renly. I was pretty disappointed.
And what I don't like about that is the fact that it feels like, well, why didn't Robert Baratheon, why didn't Stannis just send the ghost into fucking King's Landing and kill Joffrey then?
Yeah, if it's that easy, then...
You know, if Davos can row his boat gently down the lane or the stream, why can't he do it at King's Landing?
I guess you could argue it's easier to get to his brother than it is to get to King's Landing.
But I feel like, surely, it's just shite. I don't like it.
I know, but I mean, you got to suspend your disbelief because you're so upset here about a ghost, yet we're watching a show where dragons are flying around.
No, hold on. Dragons are like
real
birds, big birds. Ghosts that kill people don't really. No, take that back.
I think dragon soup would be nice.
I don't
mean alcoholic drink beverage. I mean, like, I wonder what dragon meat tastes like.
No, but dragons are half realistic. Let's be honest.
Saying.
If most people on this earth believe dinosaurs existed, I think we can open our eyes to the fact that dragons might have.
Wait, did dragons not exist?
Well, maybe they did, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure in 2024 you get some version of a dragon.
Pterodactyl. Point is, if you think there's a 2024 version of a dragon, why is it so unrealistic that there's dragons in this show, but ghosts fucking can stab people?
Maybe there is ghosts and you just don't believe in them.
No, it was a shite death for a decent character, and I tell you what, they wouldn't have killed... I mean, Ned Stark ain't going out this way.
No.
It seems to be a Baratheon thing, they just get shite deaths.
No, he did. Anyway, he's coming in at 20th there, so spent a few minutes on Renly. I can guarantee you we won't be spending a few minutes...
It's like his bum boy.
...on the next few, but first of all, we have to decide who's actually coming in 19th place, so I'm just going to throw a few names out there. We have Dorea and King Davos. Me, Africa, I come from nothing. They kind of just get locked away in a vault. I mean, that wasn't very good.
I didn't mind that death.
Oh, right, fair enough.
You know why I said don't mind it? Because it was pretty dark. Like, they'll never escape. Like, that's it.
That is true.
They'll starve. It was like the end of Saw.
We have Billy and Jack who die off screen.
I would go with Billy and Jack. Because for me, two kids I couldn't care about. It was quite obvious not the Stark children. So, I mean, I'm willing to put that 19th.
Right, there you go, guys. We're putting Billy and Jack. Billy and Jack's going in 19th. Tried to portray them as the Stark children, but in reality, it was just, two kids that nobody cared about. And it happened off screen, so, I mean, what more can you really ask for? Anyway, coming into 18th place then, got to throw out some names here. And who am I thinking? Let's see.
The Tickler. I mean, it's a good name. Was it a good death, though?
Well, I mean, the Tickler and Ser Armory Lork, they kind of died the same death. They kind of got killed by the Faceless Man.
Yeah.
Although the Tickler had a neck snap and Ser Armory Lork, I guess, got thrown off or pushed off a balcony or whatnot. But
What Matthias Seaworth Was he worth? Is he worth 18th spot on this list?
No, 'cause I think he gets taken out by Yoren with the Dragonfire. I thought it was actually not a bad death.
It was alright.
A big explosion on the ship. Definitely not him.
Piatti free. Or
Uh,
Piatti free.
hated him. You know, the bald guy that meets the dragon chick.
Aye.
But he gets.
He was weird, him, actually.
I know, but he looks like the guy from the Crystal Maze. But he gets killed by. He gets inflamed by the dragon fire. So I mean, that was not a bad death.
So what's his actual name? Piat Pri?
Piat Pri, aye. I'd probably go with the tickler. I'd say maybe the tickler.
I'll go with the tickler as well. It didn't tickle my fancy, so he'll go with 18th spot.
Tickler going in 18th, and you know what? I'd say we put Sir Armory Locke in 17th place. Again, killed by the faceless man. You know, it is what it is.
So Sir Armory's Lork.
Alright, I'm happy to go with him. Right, guys, let's move in to 16th place. Who are we going to go with next? I'd say Rennick. Rennick, we see. I mean, he gets attacked by Greywind. He gets his face bit off, and then he dies off screen.
It's alright, like, but it's not. Yeah, I'll go with Rennick, man. He's not really cutting the mustard.
He was
for
taking
me.
a piss and got bit by a dog or a wolf. I mean, that's.
Aye, you know what? That's not exactly.
It's not really. No, it's not really doing it for me. So there you go, guys. We've got our first five. Renly, Billy and Jack, the Tickler, Lork, and Rennick. So, right, let's move in to 15 then. Who are we putting in 15th? We have, I mean, who you thinking? Who you looking at?
I mean, Lomi Greyhands. What's he all about?
He gets killed by Needle. They think he's the bastard son of Robert, remember?
Yeah, and that
The
death.
Lannisters, and
That death was a bit.
but because he had the helmet,
I remember the helmet.
they just kill him. I mean,
That didn't do much for me. That was a bit bland.
are we going to go with Lomi Greenhands
I think
then?
we'll go with Lomi Greenhands. Nice.
Lomi Greenhands, guys, coming in at 15th place. We say goodbye to him. All right, now we need to find number 14. Who could be in 14th place? I mean, the Stark Soldiers got a kind of just generic death, a big Brianna Tarth. You got Mandarin Moore, who tried to kill Tyrion and then gets taken out by Podrick on the Battle of Blackwater.
Torin Karstock.
Torin Karstock, yeah. I mean, we don't really. I'd go with him. I mean, I don't think I should be much higher.
Aye.
I mean, he only really died to create a wee bit of tension between his father and Stark.
Aye, Caitlin Stark and Rob.
Rob Stark. Alrighty, coming
I
in.
would go the Stark Soldiers.
Unlucky for them.
Unlucky for some, they ran into a big tranny in the woods.
Did they not outnumber us 3-1 and they fucking lost?
Jamie Lannister just watched on.
Not great. Anyway, yeah, Stark Soldiers then coming in 13th place. We now go into 12th, and I mean, what about the Kings? Just sitting around the table, and they all had their throats slit by Piat Pri. I mean, wasn't very good.
We'll go with Kings.
Oh, we're the Kings of Quarth, or whatever it is. What a shite fucking story arc
See, if I had a nuke, I would nuke Quarth.
No, it wasn't very
It
good.
sounds like something a Red Dwarf.
It does. Right, so who have we got left then to rank? We have Master Crescent, we have Yoren, Sir Roderick Castle, Sir Elton John, or Sir Alton Lannister actually, Matthias Seaworth, Piet Price, Dorea and King Daros. We've got Mandarin Moore, and we've got Corin Halfhand.
See, I'm actually seeing a problem here.
What?
There's only 18 names, and we've got 20 numbers. And, you know, for everyone that does fucking map out there, that just doesn't work. Because I'm looking here and I'm like, hold on, there's only 10 names left. There's not 9. But
Right,
there's
guys,
11 spots left.
we're going to have to make a quick adjustment here. I said there was 20 deaths. I was wrong. It's actually 18.
Did you mean 20 because we were grouping a few of them? Because you're grouping Billy and Chuck. Oh no, I mean Billy and Jack and Dory and King Daros.
I'd love to say aye, but no. I just miscounted.
Nah, he's miscounted. Anyway, so coming up next in 9th spot.
Alright, so alright, we're already in, so we're into the top half then, alright?
Yeah.
So we have, let's go through this again. We've got Renly in 18th, we've got Billy and Jack in 17th, we've got the Tickler in 16th, we have Sir Armory Locke in 15th, Rennick in 14th, Lommy Greenhands in 13th or 12th even. Karsten, what's that guy called? Karsten Cowstone. Got some guy. I don't. What's his fucking name?
Got green hands.
No, the other guy.
Costor.
Torin Karstor. He is sitting in 12th place. Then we've got Stark Soldiers in 11th and the Kings in 10th, right? So we're now into the top half. I'm glad we've cleared that up. Right, this is what happens when you rank all the deaths 6 months after watching season 2.
Aye. I don't even know where we are.
This won't happen again, I guarantee you that, guys. From now on, I'll be more professionalism when we rank these deaths. Anyway, let's go into the top half then. So we need to find out who's going to be in 9th. You've got... Let's go through the remaining names.
I'll throw Mandron Moore in the 9th.
Aye, why not? He tried to take out Tyrion and he got stabbed in the back. He deserved it.
Yeah. Rightfully so. Just not a throwaway death, but not much to it.
Alrighty, what we got next then? You got Doria and King Daros, Piet Pri.
I would put them in at 8th. I feel like around halfway is fair, because I thought it was unique enough and it was a bit dark. Literally.
Alrighty, so they're going to go in at 8th. We've got 7 remaining. Master Crescent, Yoren, Cedric Castle, Sir Alton Lannister, Matthias Seaworth, Piet Pri, and Corin Halfhand. Alrighty. Who are you going with 7th then? Who are you going with and why?
Who am I going with and why?
I'm thinking Corin Halfhand.
Hit me with your reasoning.
I mean, it was a good wee battle with Jon Snow, but he pretty much was like, here, Jon, you need to kill me so you can survive.
Yeah, he kind of gave
himself up, you know what I mean?
Half head. Weird name.
Half hand.
Half hand, half head. Shite job, eh?
Right.
I'd rather have half a hand than half a head.
Well, that is true. Now we're into top 6. I would personally, up next, I would go with... I'd probably go with Piet Pri.
Piet Pri, right.
Burnt by Dragons.
We'll have a wee Pri at Piet's house. Right. So he'll go in.
So he's going in at 6th place, right? Into the top 5 now. This is where it gets interesting. I'm looking at who...
I'm actually looking at all these deaths and thinking, Jesus, season 2 really lacked a big death.
It did. I'm looking at these deaths and I'm thinking who I don't believe is up next, and I don't think it's him.
I would say Sir Alton Lannister. I mean, Jaime just chokes him out, like, at the end of the day.
I'll go with that, aye.
Sir Alton Lannister.
Right, up next, I'm probably going to go with Yoren.
I like Joran's death, but yeah, I agree. I don't think it was quite podium worthy.
I'd go with Yoren, so I'm going to go with Yoren up next. Now we're into the top 3. We're left with Master Crescent, Sir Roderick Castle, and Matthias Seaworth. Now, 3 majorly different deaths. One guy dies via poison after trying to poison the red-haired woman. One gets beheaded and one gets blown the fuck to smithereens. So it's like, yeah. I mean, I guess it really depends on your preference here. I would probably go with Master Crescent in 3rd.
Poison boy?
No.
Yeah, I think poison's the weakest of the 2.
I mean, he tries to save Stannis by, getting rid of this new, religious belief that Stannis is adopting here. But I mean, and he's willing to sacrifice himself to do so. But the poison has no effect on him; it just kills him. So, wasn't very smart in the end. And Master Crescent bites it. I mean, he was only in 1 episode, so it's like you didn't really get attached to the guy. But I can respect that he was willing to sacrifice himself to get Stannis' head in the game.
Absolutely. Right. So Roderick Castle, I'm going to put Matthias in 2nd.
I agree with that. I think it should be Matthias Seaworth in 2nd. But yeah, obviously he dies, but his father's a much bigger character. And I mean, he was probably the biggest casualty, I would say, on that side of the war in Blackwater.
Absolutely.
I mean, and yeah, it was nice to see the wildfire, the big explosion. But as a character, I don't think we really felt much for the man. It is what it is, it's a cool explosion, but at the end of the day, I think number 1 has to go to Sir Roderick Castle, who gets beheaded inside of, what do you call it again?
The place where Ned Stark used to call home.
Winterfell, that's the one.
Winterfell, that's the one.
And it's your man that takes him out. Again,
Greyjoy.
Theon Greyjoy. Theon Greyjoy just hacks him off with the sword, and I think that should be the number one death. And there you go, guys. We have put it in at number one, so aye.
But I just look at this list and I'm thinking, there's no big death.
No, there's no big death, but let's quickly go down. Let's go through the list again then. So from 18th to 1st, we've got Renly. In 18th, Billy and Jack. 17th, The Tickler. 16th, Sir Armory Lork. And 15th, Rennick. 14th, Lammy Greenhands. 13th, we've got Karstuk in, if that's his real name, 12th. Stark Soldiers 11th. Kings 10. Or the Kings. It's a Kings Jackson. Moore in 9th. Doria and Daros in 8th. Halfhand in 7th. Piat Pri in 6th. Sir Alton Lannister 5th. You're in 4th. Green. Who the fuck is that in 3rd? Crescent. In 3rd. Seaworth in 2nd. And Sir Roderick Castle in 1st.
Master Crescent?
You've not put Maester in? Master's Maester, you tool!
Master. Plaster. Doesn't fucking matter.
This bit's been a pile of shite, guys, but hit the like button anyway, come on. Show some support.
You know we're worth it.
Show the support, guys, and we'll be back with Season 3 soon.
That's us done. Game of Thrones wrapped up.
Till next time. Peace.